Welcome back to Wuthering Waves, where we're going through the film stuff. We're going to be going into the Shorekeeper film thing now. Alright, so, let's go through it. What the fuck am I listening to? As the screen cuts through the darkness, a familiar shore materializes before you. Am I sure I'm not playing Zenless? Duty calls! The blaring ringtone shatters your peaceful dream, just as it has every morning for years. But today is different. Instead of lounging in the leather armchair of your office, you're tucked away in a coastal hotel enjoying a rare vacation. The responsibilities of the Black Shore as chief steward are overwhelming. Issuing warrants, arresting criminals, investigating cases, the list never ends. You haven't had a proper rest in months. Alas, your precious time off is coming to an end. Your groggery reach to the terminal on the nightstand, dragging yourself away from the soft pillow. As expected, that annoyingly familiar face fills the screen. Sober now, dear chief steward? Pestering me on vacation? Seriously? Crossing the one who controls my paycheck? I'd never. Well, except today. Why? Because... A brief silence follows on the other end of the line. You're wanted. His words hit you like ice. For a moment, you're swallowed by the cold, a chill creeping down your neck and your spine, sinking deep like raindrops pooling on the ground. I didn't want this either, Chief. Actually, I guess I should just call you Alex. Just turn yourself in when you return to the Black Shores. I'll give you 6 hours. Let's not make this harder than it needs to be, okay? After all, we were colleagues. I'm wanted? The words barely register. After years of issuing warrants and weeding ops, now you were the one on the other side. It felt surreal. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your vacation. Don't forget to check in at that prison when you're back. This has to be a joke. Do you think I'm the type to joke around casually? Trust me, I'd rather this was a joke, but it's not. Honestly, this is not what I expected. He sighs, the weight of it heavy, then shifting to a formal tone. He continues. You should get moving, Alex. The call ends. The grave finality of his words leaves you baffled. Who issued the warrant? What could they possibly want me for? The only way to clear your name is to figure out what you're wanted for. As the chief steward of the Black Shores, the security organization safeguarding all of Solaris, you know this better than anyone. Only the Black Shores holds the answers, including that warrant, issued for who knows what reason. But if you're caught and sent to the Black Shores prison, it's over. Your only shot now is evading capture. Mr. Sunglasses gave you 6 hours, but the others might already be on their way. There's no guarantee you'll be able to return safely to the Black Shores. You quickly get dressed and wash your face in the bathroom. A long road lies ahead, but the first step is to leave this hotel. Your vacation whereabouts aren't a secret, and the Black Shore sentries will be here soon. You push open the hotel door and step into the morning drizzle. Man, we're starting off fucked. What the hell, man? Oh, wait, no, wait, ow! I guess we're soloing this fight. I have no choice.
Leave it to me.
Rhapsodus.
One with the sounds.
Food. I need food. Food.
Strike from the shadows.
I need food.
Wait a minute, are the fat guys saying they need food when they're dying? No way. Oh, I can't walk over there anyway. Oh, it's Lumi. I can't pull... Don't you dare hit me, Cargo! A panicked voice rings out in the distance, thick with desperation, like someone about to go bankrupt. Stop chasing me! This here's already a late delivery. No charge, but you damage it, and the company's paying triple compensation. You move closer and spot a young delivery girl dodging a pack of monsters, while a cargo box bobs on her back. Having worked your way up from an ordinary sentry, You know what it's like to struggle on the job. You can't help but sympathize. After a moment's thought, you decide to step in and help her. Hey,
Leave it to me.
ass wipes.
How?
One with the sounds.
Where are you going? The man
Just literally took his balls.
calling.
Thank you so much. The battle ends quickly, and the girl's gratitude practically radiates off her. You respond. You're welcome. Delivering packages in a place like this can't be easy. Anyway, thanks a lot for the help. By the way, don't take that road over there. It's crawling with scary animals and monsters. I barely made it through. Noted. Thanks for the warning. If you ever need a delivery, hit me up. I'll even give you a discount. With one last grateful bow, the girl hoists her cargo and hurries off. I thought she hurried off. Could work. I don't need you to examine it. You're drawn to a flash of light. You step closer. It's a cave, faintly glowing. Common sense kicks in. Minerals like these, they sell. Same thing as before. I don't know why I redid the dialogue. Okay, hold on. Yeah. He's always just like, oh my god, can't believe I stepped in the enemy.
Squeaky, alert! Watch this.
And she said, die. And now she shoots. Yeah, we can't be playing as... We actually cannot be playing as Lumi without the fucking screen on. So let's not do that. If we're gonna be playing as Lumi, we need to know when we gotta switch. You come across a tree. Same thing as before. Climb up, because why not? Alright, let's see here. I see. Well, getting Yoo-Hoo would complete 2 different bonds right now, so... I guess that would be a smart idea. And then get Encore. Yeah, get Encore. And then get Sunflower. What? The old telephone booth. Ring, ring, ring. Answer the phone. This one's cold. Pour me another shot. It's not that I hate working, I just am scared. She's always cheerful and I can't take it. Huh. Okay. Whatever you say, Chief. Whatever you say. Bah. On the shaded side of a low mountain, you come across a strange device, a slender metal pillar, pale gold in color, except for its jet black tip. It looks like a giant matchstick in the ground. When you approach, the blackened tip flickers with a faint red glow, as if sensing your presence. As you stare at the pulsing light, a wave of dizziness suddenly washes over you. The entire mountain range shakes beneath your feet, and then you see that matchstick-like pillar bursting from the earth, followed by a massive structure in its wake. That should be enough, right? We need to head back now. Yeah, this trip's already been rewarding. Let's go. No, this isn't nearly enough. That device, this building, there's still so much I don't understand. Fight. Your instincts draw you into the building. As you explore the vast building, you realize it's a hidden outpost built as a place for sentries to rest and recover. It only surfaces when a sentry approaches, explaining why the strange device activated in your presence. But you're not the first to arrive. So we got trouble immediately. Alright, let's see here. Of course, can't just make a team out of whatever. Alright, hold on. Not a single bond is going to activate with these team members. Yeah, we don't get any bonds activating here. Actually, no, wait, we do. Psych pass. We do a psych pass. Okay. Plays Encore. Or actually, no, because we want to make use of the character we're playing as in full. So... yeah, hold on. Complete. You literally just said that's a team. What? That's a team right there. What are you talking about? You're lying to me right now. You're literally lying to me right now. You just told me this is the team. Hold on. You're a fucking liar. What? Okay, whatever then. I'm still gonna go with it. You can fuck yourself. You literally told me that I had
Leave
a
it to
bond.
me.
Lock on! Fire!
The hour
Shut
is
the hell up.
upon us. Break. One with the sounds.
You're in for it now.
Wait, I just realized, how is that going to work? Oh, does it immediately do her ultimate?
Dare you!
Meh. Stacks of undelivered packages. Okay, well, you know what? I'm not gonna complain. Give me Shorekeeper. And give me Carlotta. A long journey awaits. Just like the Black Shores are hunting you down. Shorekeeper wouldn't do that. What a surprise to find you here. A familiar voice echoes, yet no one is in sight. You're inside a cavern now, its path leading away from the coast. The lappy lumens around make the air frigid, so biting that you wonder if the voice was just a hallucination born from the chill. You're about to press forward when the ground starts to tremble, shaking loose icicles from the ceiling. A haunted cry rises from the mineral steps, a warning of something dangerous approaching. Look at this big fella here. Don't say I didn't warn you. Yep. You draw your weapon to confront this twisted monster. Your attack in this battle increases by 20%. So, of course, I also don't have a bond for getting Shorekeeper and Carlotta. No, we do here, yeah. Actually, no, we have a team there. Bruh. Okay, you're kind of pissing me off. Oh, that's why it's not working. Because they're not at that level yet. Oh. Well, now it makes perfect fucking sense. Okay. I should stop passing up tutorials, I suppose.
Leave it to me. Strike from the shadows.
Into Woolly's belly you go!
Ha! I sense your weakness.
Vow from the soul.
One with the sounds. The end has come.
Asshole. Time passes, but the monster still stands. It's far more resilient than you expected. Your breath quickens, the cold air tearing at your throat and nostrils. Sweat and mist cling to your palms, the sword hilt growing slick and harder to hold, with each passing second. Damn it. Without warning, a crimson flash streaks past your vision, surging from behind like the outstretched arm of a blood-wrought devil. The strike of that unseen speaker, or the monster's final blow. Either way, it's too late to dodge. Your heartbeat pounds in your ears, a futile drum against the inevitable. But the crimson flash never reaches you. Instead, it thrusts at the monster's throat with lethal precision. Only now do you realize what it truly is. Not some demonic arm, but a camellia, blooming from the vines. The monster turns lifeless upon being hit. Well, how does it feel, hearing your heartbeat pound like that? The voice comes from a figure now standing beside this fallen monster. It's you. So you do remember me? I do. Vividly, in fact. Because you were the one who issued her warrant. You don't look surprised. In here I thought breaking out of that cursed prison was quite the feat. How did you manage to do that? Funny that you asked. Shouldn't a sentry like you know the place better than I do? She's right, which is precisely why you can't believe she actually made it out. Still reeling, she poses another question that you can't answer. Speaking of which, do you still remember the crime you charged me with? Of course. You were... The words catching your throat. Your mind goes blank. You were... You stutter, racking your brain for the right answer. Then it dawns on you, not because you forgot her crime, but because it never existed. You suddenly remember everything, her past, her trial, and how she was locked away. But she never committed a crime. So why was she wanted? Her smirk widens as your frown deepens. Can't seem to recall anything about Psych Pass. Psyche Pass? A familiar name. Painfully familiar. It's the Black Shores' precognitive system designed to identify potential criminals before they commit a crime. Oh. Yeah, I feel like I've heard this somewhere before. It's bullshit. No. And this woman standing before you is one of them. One question answered, and yet more arise. Why did you need reminding of what Psyche Pass is? And why can't you recall her crime? She may not have committed one yet, but you should at least remember what the system accused her of. As Chief Steward, the one who enforces the system's orders, these things should be ingrained in your mind. Still lost? I'll spell it out for you. The system flagged me for the attempted murder of the Black Shore's Chief Steward. Ring any bells? Murder? Of me? You have absolutely no idea. Besides, if she really attempted to kill you, she had the perfect chance just moments ago. But instead, she saved you. Something about Psyche Pass feels distant, slipping just beyond your grasp. But why? You can't think straight. Lost as a wanderer in the wilderness, the young woman's voice cuts through your reverie. Tell me, do you believe what the system predicts? That I try to murder you? No. How naive. What if it's right, though? You might want to stay on your toes. Anyway, let's put this aside for now. I see how you worked your cases years ago. It was precision. Blade sharp, mind sharp, enough to keep me entertained. I've spent my life chasing people who intrigue me, or hunting them. If we're being honest, ever heard of the suspension bridge effect? That thrill is what I'm after, and if no bridge exists, I don't mind creating one myself. So, how do you like this one? When my chameleon nearly pierced you, did it make your heart skip a beat? You hesitate. That moment did send a jolt through you, but now that you understand her nature, she no longer feels like an immediate threat. Still, Psyche Pass marked her as dangerous. You can't help but wonder if the system was too rigid. As you turn the thought over in your mind, the young woman with camellias is already gone, vanished without a trace, before you even noticed. Yeah, we should stay away from the Black Shores. Perhaps that's how she escaped the... Yeah. Run. Run for your life. And maybe you can escape this for good. But where would you go? The Black Shores is sentries posted all across Solaris. Once you choose the life of a fugitive, there's no going back. No freedom. No chance in a normal life. If that's the case, running may not be the answer. Perhaps the wiser choice is returning. Somehow, a wild plan starts to form in your mind. Find the data hub of Psyche Pass and access its predictions directly. That way, you'll know exactly what the system will accuse you of. As long as you eliminate every possibility of committing a crime, the warrant becomes meaningless. If Psyche Pass claims you'll steal from a museum, you'll buy the collection beforehand. No one can steal what already belongs to them. If it convicts you of arson, you'll evacuate the building, replace the flammables with fireproof ones, and stop the fire before it can even start. Once you're incapable of committing a crime, you cease to be a criminal. You take a deep breath and step out of the cavern, heading to the Black Shores. Dun, 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 dun. On the shaded side of Alwa Mountain Range, you come across a strange device. A slender metal... Wait a minute. I can interpret it as sensing your presence or... Either way, we're dizziness, so I mean, yeah. So be really nice. Okay. So that's all that is. Interesting. Okay, now we have these things working. Finally.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
One with the sounds.
Struggle harder. Entertain me.
I sense your weakness.
Going to play with me.
Strike from the shadows.
I have no time for this bullshit.
I sense your weakness.
Where the hell did Rover go?
One
What you
with
laughing at,
sounds.
fucker? You find yourself in the pitch dark. Leaves rustle as wind slithers through. You realize you're in a forest. You heard a story a long time ago. A story of a forest where moonlight never reaches, where night falls like an abyss. You feel your way through in the darkness. With no light, your eyes fail you. Your world is now sound and touch. The crunch of grass underfoot, the brittle snap of fallen leaves, the rustle of your shoes against pebbles. Your fingers graze rough tree bark, the jagged edge of a rock, the curve of something. Withered vines, perhaps? Or an ossified remains of a wild beast. You don't know how long it has passed, but suddenly you feel the ambient sounds become distant. You feel you are now in a clearing. You inch your way towards the edge until your fingers brush against something different. Yeah. Your instincts warn you not to touch what you don't understand. Perhaps I can do something. The next day you return to the woods of new moons you purchased. Now you can stand on the clearing again. But that no longer matters. You hang these moons up on a giant tree. Once everything is in place, the moons will serve as the light. Okay, cool. Cool. Very cool. Yep. A lot of Spectra we'll be doing here. Bum, 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 bum. A nameless owner was painting. Oh, wait, this again? It's the same thing as before! It's just the same thing as before. Just the same old crap. Ain't nothing new here.
Leave it to me. Moment of resonance. Strike from the shadows. One with the sounds.
Over.
Disperse.
Man, you hit one of them and he starts bursting them. What?
Gateway shatter.
Wow. Kind of overkill when you think about it, but you know, whatever. Yeah.
Leave it to me. No hesitation. One with the sounds. The hour is upon us.
I think not. Where do you keep vanishing to?
I sense your weakness. Sounds come forth. One with the sounds. Strike from the shadows. The end has come.
Don't run. Keep the dance going.
Finale. Rend this slumber.
No
How long was Camellia just standing
moment
there?
of resonance.
Vow from the soul.
A shop. Yes. Alright, well, I guess we'll end it here. Since that's where the video wants to end.
Every night I will save your life, and every night